Welcome to John Makes Beats, where John makes beats. I'm your host, Reggie. And today, we're going to make a beat on this thing. This is the Nintendo Switch 2. It is one more than the Switch 1. You know, one thing that I did notice when I first booted this up was some of the sounds that actually are changed within this machine. For instance, this is the Switch Online icon sound. I mean, that sounds great. Whoever did the sound design for the menus, they killed it. So I thought, you know what? Maybe these are all on a similar key. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to sample all of these sounds into my MPC, and we're going to try to make a beat with all of it. But yeah, man, listen to some of these. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, even that little sound is crazy. Some percussive stuff. That's a crazy sound. All of these, even that. All stuff that's grayed out is all percussive. So I'll do that on a different recording. But all the melodic stuff can be all the same. Okay, we got all that. I think this is all we need. Let's get started. So we got melodic here and we got percussive here. Now let's go ahead and start chopping that. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to process it and normalize. So because this is percussive stuff and we don't necessarily need to have any agency regarding like, should we chop like here or here? We just want the different sounds and different pads. So we're going to use threshold to chop. You just have to alter the threshold number, and that is a sensitivity of when it determines when it should create a new chop. And I think this one looks fine. Let's just play this out. These are some really good, satisfying sounds. Wow, some good stuff. So let's go ahead and shift and convert to new drum track using slices, and that's going to be our percussive track. We're gonna do the same thing with the melody, but I think with the melodic stuff, we're gonna have to create our own chops. There's just more nuance in terms of where do you chop with melodic phrasing. So we'll just do this on our own. This one's crazy. This is probably my favorite sound right here. Ooh, there's some good stuff here, man. So let's go ahead and convert this to new drum track using slices as well. So now let me think. All the sounds are really nice and satisfying, but let's see if we can get some more texture out of them by pitching them down. Let's just try half an octave and let's see what's going on. Let's do the same thing with the other track too. Let's just see where we're at. I like that too. There's some cool chances for a decent like little melody here. The thing that I gravitate towards the most is this. Let's start there. We have to start somewhere, right? Let's tap tempo here. 1, 2. Okay, so 76. Hey, this is a good place to start. Let's try a piano with this. Very sick. I think one of my sends actually has a reverb, so let's send it through there. Is there another snare type sound? We're gonna do those two. We're going to make this a little bit more funky, and we're gonna start by basically taking everything except for those snares, and we're gonna move them back just a little bit. The melody's gonna drag a little bit behind the snare. That's super nice. Now let's add some stuff. We'll just do some pretty simple piano chords here. There we go. That's sweet. Now that we have all this, I want to bring in additional drums. We need a kick drum. We need not a break, I don't think. We already have enough going on here. Hey, this is coming along, man. I like this. Oh, that's sick right there. I just have to slow it down. There we go. Now I can just mess around with the reverb there. Completely diffuse, take out some of the decay. I don't want it to be like a drawn out roll. I just want it to be kind of coming from another room. There we go, that's what I want. We have this stuff, so let's build on top of it. I think we have everything we need to just fill in the blanks, right? One thing I don't like about this bass is that it kind of just sustains forever. So I'd like to give it more of a natural decay. I want that freak flag to fly with this bass line. It's got to hit or none of this works. that's the sound right there. Let's just start recording and see what happens. Let's go back to the melodies and see if there's anything else we can add. This part goes right here. Woo! That works perfectly over the drum fill. Choke up on these a little bit. Cool, because I want to add that. Ooh, this is a great little backing pad or something. It's quiet in the mix, but I mean, it adds a lot. It's taking the place of like an organ or something. It sounds good. Now what I want to do is I want to take all this stuff and start building out an arrangement here. So we're just cutting stuff out at the beginning. All right, that's fire. So something else needs to come in here. That's pretty sweet. All right, we're doing that. All right, I have one more instrument I can use in here, so let's make it count. Let's try knacked. I mean, that's it. Like that's emotional. I love it. I think we're good, man. I think this is a track. This is hard. All right, let's record the tape. Yep. Very happy with the way this turned out. Thank you to the Switch sound design team for coming up with the sounds in your menu. They're really good. I had a lot of fun working with them for this track. If you want to hear this song as well as all the other beats that I make on the channel, go ahead and join the Patreon where you can get access to all the music I make on here. It's albums upon albums worth of stuff. And I actually am live streaming right now. You're seeing like the edited video, but I've been here for about 2 hours and we've been filming this. So if you want to get the behind the scenes and see how I actually make stuff from beginning to end and not just like a highlight reel, that's where you go. Other than that, thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Peace.